Hi, my name's Stephanie from Renovation Baby, and today I'm going to give you a little review and a video show of how I use the Tefal DT9530. I've actually got another video on this that I've uploaded that was quite popular, and so that's on the DT9100, so I thought it would be really interesting to see how these two compare against each other. And now I'm completely torn on which one to recommend you, because I like a little bit of everything from each of them. This one comes with the additional heads. It's got 3 heads, whereas the other one has only 2. You've got the crease removal one, you've got the lint hair removal one, and one that you can actually put like a little case in, which has got perfume in, which actually then decreases and sanitises all your clothes, but also makes them smell really nice. So included in the box is all the 3 attachments, the instructions, the warranty, the actual handheld steamer. You've got the water container, which holds 200 ml of water, which is the same as the other one. And the attachments of these heads go on really easily, like they're magnetic, but then that does mean that they flip off really easily as well. So I kind of feel like they need to take a little bit of everything from each of them, clip it, but also have it easier to go on. It also comes with a little storage box like this that you can store them in. You cannot fit all 3 of them in there. You have to keep one on the actual handheld steamer. But I like the fact that they've got a little box so that I don't get them all mixed up. They can just go somewhere. So like you say, they just clip on like this. They just go in super easy and they clip on magnetically and off they go. So here's the 2 steamers together. Pretty much same size, but the weight wise is a little bit different. One's the blue and white one is 1.24 kilos and this one is 3 kilos. It doesn't make too much of a difference. They've both got trigger button on the front, however the black one has a trigger lock, which I really liked because you could just lock it so the steam constantly comes out. This one, the steam comes out of here, whereas it comes out like a little slot here, whereas those ones come out of a little hole, and that is all magnetic. Size wise, height wise, everything the same. The cable was a lot different on the black one versus the white one. I can't actually reach the white one to where I hang up and steam them, whereas I can with the black one, so I've had to get an extension cable, so that's really annoying. So make sure your cable length works for your space that you want it to go to. As you can see, sort of size wise they're not much different. Tank wise they're 200 ml, so that's exactly the same. The heads clip on the black one, whereas the white one they got the magnetic tops. The water tanks fill up exactly the same by flipping that over and filling them up. However, I like the fact that the blue one you can see how much water's in there, whereas the black one you can't see how much water is in there, so that's handier, but they are exactly the same size. So once it's filled up, you just want to clip them on. Again, this is exactly the same. Just clips into place like this, very easy to use and ready to go, and there is your on button. And we tested them, so you both turned them on at the same time, and then we saw how quickly they fired up. The white one actually warmed up quicker than the black one, but there wasn't too much difference in it really. By the time you plugged it on, sorted yourself out, and it's all steamed up, but I'm all happy with that. Then you've got the speed, how much steam gets put out, so we left it both on the low one and we pressed the button at the same time, and the steam came out at the same time. It literally made no difference whatsoever. As you can see here, they're pretty much just as powerful as each other, the amount of steam that comes out of them. I preferred the white one, I kind of think. It's kind of looked like it was a bit more directed rather than the black one was sort of spread out. So here's a before of what this hoodie is. Now this is a really heavyweight fabric, so you are going to expect to go over it a few times with this. It's not like, you know, a really hot iron that goes through. So I've done one side with the black one and one side with the white one. So you go down here. Now the black one's got this brush type head on the front of it, and actually I never, you know, when I've used it fine, when it's on its own, I like it. It's good, it's efficient, it gets the creases out. You've got to start from the top and go down, but be very careful with your hands because obviously the steam goes upwards and you can burn your hand. So you want to drag down from the top. Now I noticed the black one leaves these these water drops on it. It's kind of spits, whereas I didn't get that at all with the white one. I didn't have any problems at all with that. So you drag from the top and you go down, and it brings out the creases. As you can see, the steam brings them out, and it works pretty good. So I'll show you how the other one works. So I'm using the white and blue one on the other side now. So we go down here. Now I really liked the feel of the head attachment on this one. It like glides beautifully over the fabric compared to the brush. And I kind of thought, oh, well, you know, the fabric seems to be losing its creases a lot quicker, a lot easier. I don't know. I then went and looked at the other side and thought, oh no, that looks nice. Oh, that doesn't look as good. So I think they're just really on par with each other, really. I just think it depends if you like the attachments, the different heads. I think in terms of them steaming the products, I think they're pretty much on par with each other. But I did like these attachments. But I also must note that the garment holder that it's behind at the moment, that doesn't come with the white one, which is gutting, because that is brilliant. You can buy it separately, but this is what I do all my steaming on, so I feel like it holds them, it protects my door. So I kind of would be gutted if I bought the white one and it didn't have it. So, but you can buy it separately. So I kind of feel like if it needs to come with it, really. So yeah, as you can see, it works really well. No problems at all. I was more than happy with it. Kind of left a little crease mark down the middle so you could see each side. I mean, like, that's what I mean. Like, now I look at it and go, oh, there's creases on it. Compared to the other side, doesn't look at it. It looks, you know, looks better that side. So but at the time I looked and thought, no, it's doing it. It's you know, it's working. So I thought I'd try it on this t-shirt. So this crease t-shirt, like a cotton t-shirt, nice and easy product. Again, I'll use the white one side and the black the other. Hold the trigger down and spread from the top and pull it down, like you can see it pulls out the creases. You see how the fabric ripples up? That's kind of what I didn't like about this one, because the brush kind of makes the fabric ripple with it. It kind of drags the fabric, whereas the white one has got that lovely silky kind of head attachment to it, so it kind of glides beautifully down the fabric. So hopefully you can see that in this one. So start from the top and go down. I'm using both of these on their full steam mode, the highest mode. You see what I mean? Like, it glides really nicely down. But if I didn't have this garment holder on the door as well, like, it'd make it really difficult to, I suppose we just hang it on a hanger. But yeah, I found look how much it glides down the actual item. I feel like it didn't crease. It didn't make creases so easily. Like, I sometimes feel the other one would fold the fabric in, then make a great big crease rather than not. So you can see, like, really, I mean, I love them. It just makes ironing so much easier, quicker and easier. You just whack up the top on the side and then get steaming it. But like I said, you can sanitize use this to sanitize. You can add the perfume into it. You can use it on fabrics, upholstery, or I did it on my blinds. I've done it on the sofa. It just refreshes everything, gives it a nice, good, freshen up and clean. So here's the jeans. One leg versus the other. White on one side, black on the other. So here I am using them on jeans, and as you can see, it's a lot harder to use it on jeans. It's on the thicker fabric, but it is doing it. I mean, look at the difference already. You can see it. It's, you know, it does really work. So I've done one side with the black one side with the white one, and then dragging them down again. I just felt that it was so much easier to use these head attachments on this rather than the brush one. But be careful with your hands, because I burnt my fingers whilst I was doing this one. You can get little heel protective gloves. So there you go. So that was that. So this is the little perfume pot. You open it up and it's got like this little bit of foam in there, and all you do is put some perfume on there, or I put some essential oils on there. So just a tiny little bit of mesh, pops it in there, and then this is the other head attachment that it goes in. You just pop it into there. little bit tough, little wiggle around, and then as obviously the steam goes through, it gets the scent on it and it puts it all over your fabric. So the sofa would be lovely with this, or even on your curtains, because they don't get washed often, so they can have a nice refresh using the steam. So plenty of steam, and I'll just run it around with my blinds. Takes out any little creases and then makes them smell nice. And pop on the sofa, so sofa cushions all over the actual upholstery of the cushions. Now this is the biggie, it was the dog bed. So obviously the attachment doesn't come with the other one. So I've got the lint remover and hair remover on this one. And this is my dog's bed. So it gives it a nice freshen up, make it smell nice rather than having to put it through the washing machine. But as you can see, it is already collecting fur and hair, and then you will be amazed on how much hair has come off. See what I mean? Where it pops off. See where it pops off? This is that magnetic bit that I was trying to tell you about, and obviously this is really hot, so you really need to be careful about it. So yeah, you'll see me showing you how much hair is on the dog bed. A lot. As you can see, all of that, look. And that, I wasn't doing much, was I? I was just rubbing it over it gently. So yes, I'm over the moon. So it's a tricky one. I like the best of both of all of those handheld steamers. I like the fact that the garment door hanger comes with the black one. I like that the cable length is longer on the black one, but I much prefer all the different heads on the white one. I like the hair remover one. I like being able to put the perfume in it, because I think that would be nice on the curtains to keep them smelling lovely. But in terms of crease removal, I'd say they're on par. There's not really any difference. So pick which one you think that would be most suitable for yourself, because I like both of them. Sorry I can't be more helpful. I hope this has been helpful for you. Drop me a little like, and the information is in the description box below. Thank you very much.